What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? And today we are doing one of my favorite challenges to do in NBA 2K. And I need to have a roster full of 13 players that have to be an 80 overall or higher. So yeah, we are going to randomly select our team. We are going to have to rebuild them in 3 years. And I'm going to stop it in 3, 2, 1. And we get the Memphis Grizzlies. So yeah, at the end of season number 3, every player on our roster has to be an 80 overall or higher. So this challenge is pretty fun. So we're going to be making a lot of moves today. Now we could look to move all these one-year deals because I'm not bringing Solomon Hill, Miles Plumlee, or Andre Iguodala back. Chris Paul's value is this low that I could get Chris Paul for that. Wow. I'm not going to do that because it's a lot of money to commit to. So I'm actually going to get Daniel Gafford. Yeah, we're going to take on Cristiano Felicio, but I will trade him in the offseason. So Gafford will definitely be a G League guy. And I'm going to trade Andre Iguodala and Solomon Hill for Dante Exum, who I can maybe trade down the line. And at least he's under contract for a couple more years that I could possibly move him in a bigger trade. So we're going to be moving Dylan Brooks and Ivan Reb, who are pending free agents, for Matthias Thybulle, who is a former first-round pick in the 2019 draft. So he'll be a nice young player that we could possibly trade, or maybe he'll progress into an 80 overall. And the final trade we are trading Kyle Quinn, D'Anthony Melton, and Yuta Watanabe for Luke Kennard and Tony Snell. Obviously, the main guy here is Luke Kennard. So yeah, this is the squad for year 1. Obviously, Jaren Jackson Jr., he's an 80. Valanciunas is an 80, but he'll definitely be somebody we are going to be trading. Josh Jackson, does he have a team option? It looks like he does, so we'll probably accept that. Honestly, on this, I'm really only confident about Morant, Jackson Jr., Gafford, and Brandon Clark because they're in the G League. Guys like Grayson Allen, Thybulle will probably have to move. Tyus Jones, we're definitely going to have to move along with Kyle Anderson, Luke Kennard. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot of trades. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, and hopefully we can keep our draft pick, because if we're not one of the worst 5 teams in the league, or our pick isn't top 5, it goes to the Boston Celtics. Alright guys, so we end the season with a 24-58 record, which is exactly what I wanted, because now we will probably have the number 1 or 2 odds at the number 1 overall pick in the draft. We can see now, so yeah, we were the worst team in the Western Conference, worst team in the NBA, so worst thing we could fall to is 5, which means we're going to keep our pick. Thank God, because we definitely need that. So we could just see the stats for this year. Morant, 17 points, 5.5 assists. Zion did win Rookie of the Year. Valanciunas, 16 and 12. He was good. Hopefully that maybe increased his trade value, because I do plan on trading him in this offseason. Jaren Jackson Jr. almost 15 points and 6 rebounds. He went with 37% from downtown. That's amazing. From a, 6'11 defensive stud power forward. Josh Jackson wasn't bad. I'm definitely going to pick up his team option, but I'm going to trade him. I mean, his 3-point percentage was above average, but his field goal and free throw were pretty bad. Luke Kennard, not bad. Okay. And then Daniel Gafford's up to a 77, and then Brandon Clark's up to a 79. All right, let's get into this offseason now. So the Clippers win the NBA Finals. Did they beat the Sixers as Kawhi Leonard is your Finals MVP? No, they beat the Bucks in 5. All right, so let's get to this draft lottery now. Please, 2K, I think in yesterday's video, or on Sunday's video, excuse me, we had the number 1 pick in the draft, and we fell to 3. So usually I fall to 5. Let's see what happens. Please, 2K. Don't drop me to 5. Don't drop me to 5. And we dropped to 4. Alright. I mean, you know, at least it's a top 5 pick. If I want to trade up, I can. So I'll take it. Staff signing. Let's get a good head coach like Mike Stauffer. His potential's an A. That's what we want. And then trainer, we need somebody with 4 training camp, or 3 training camps, excuse me, and that'll be Randy Martin. Also could probably hire a better assistant coach, like a Trent Peterson, and we get all 3. Alright, so NBA draft time. Do we have anybody under contract that I would move at the moment? Exum and Anderson, yeah. Tyus Jones, he's making $8 million a year. Might want to move on from him. Rozier, he's an 80, but we want cheaper guys. THT's a 77. And he's only making $1 million a year, but he won't be under contract next year, but I can maybe move him. Okay. Nicholas Claxton, I think, is in the same. He's got a team option. All right. TJ McConnell, Nicole Melli. Sekou I got to pick up Sekou. Just because he's under team control. He's 19, former first-round pick. The 17th pick I saw. All right, we're going to pick up Sekou Doumbia as he's only making $3.5 million, then $3.5 million next year, and then we can see if we want to move him. Or the following year, this video would be done. So we pick up Doumbia. Okay, so we're going to be trading Tyus Jones, Cristiano Felicio, and a 2nd round pick for the 20th pick in the draft, and a future 1st round pick from the Milwaukee Bucks. Alright, I want to see if I can trade 2022 and our 2nd round pick for, I believe this is the 7th, or no, 8th pick, 9th pick, excuse me, to the Pelicans, and they don't agree to that. What about if I throw in, let's just say, a future 2nd Nope. What about one more second and then that'll probably be it. So they agreed to that. So now we have the 4th and 9th picks in this draft, and I'll see you guys with who I take at rookie signings. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with who fell to me at 4, and that was James Wiseman, who's already an 80 overall. And then we also took Scottie Lewis at 9, who is currently a 75 overall. So we do have a foundation there. Now, I do want to bring back everybody. Definitely going to move Tony Snell. I don't know how free agency is going to go. If I want to, like, we're definitely going to have cap space. So I don't know if I want to go out and sign a couple people now or wait till next year. But, like, what can I get for Snell and Josh Jackson? All right, so I'm going to try to trade Josh Jackson for Mitchell Robinson, who's only making, like, $1 million a year. They want Grayson Allen, but they'll give me Brzdeikis, and I have to throw in a second. Brzdeikis is under contract for next year, too. So, you know what? We'll do that. We did have to give up Grayson Allen. Now, what could I get for Valanciunas? And let's say Tony Snell. That's a lot of money going out. That's what, 27 mil going out or something like that. It's not a Ross video without the Wi-Fi connection getting lost. Okay, so I'm going to be trading Jonas Valanciunas and Tony Snell for Rui Hachimura and Thomas Bryant. Now, Thomas Bryant's a 79 overall. He could hit an 80 next year, and it's a fairly cheap contract, and Hachimura 76. Overall, he was a top 10 pick in this year's draft, so we'll see if he develops into an 80 overall as well, because I can trade all these guys next year too. So at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say 5 possible 80s, 6 Clark, don't feel good about Kennard, maybe 7, we'll say 8, 9, we'll say we have 9 in there. What could I get for, let's say, Kennard and Matthias Thybulle? Because, you know, he's 23, so how many years of development does he really have left? I can get a nice first-round pick here from the Bulls. Kevin Porter Jr., Carson Edwards, Zubac, Cam Reddish, and a first. I will probably do that if I don't like any other offers I get. Karuk, saw Jalen Brunson. I can get Nah. Alright, yeah, so I think that is the trade we are going to do. We are going to be picking up Cameron Reddish and a future first-round pick from the Hawks in exchange for Luke Kennard, Matthias Thybulle, and a second-round pick. So let's see how much money we have for free agency, because I might as well just sign somebody, because then I could trade them. Like DeRozan, oh, we could sign 2 max guys. All right, let's try to get DeRozan, and then let's try to get Montrezl Harrell. Not another max guy, but we could definitely trade him. So let's see, do I get both? Okay, we do. So we pick up DeMar DeRozan and Montrezl Harrell, 2 guys that I could definitely trade. I think I might trade DeRozan immediately because I could definitely get 2 80 overalls for just a 180 overall in DeRozan. And I don't know if I'll move Harrell yet. Might move him next offseason, but I do want to move DeRozan now. Okay, well now I can't say no to this trade. So we are going to be trading DeMar DeRozan, Scottie Lewis, and a first-round pick, that Atlanta pick we got in the Cam Reddish trade, for Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. Why do the Suns value DeMar DeRozan as a 4.5 star player? I don't know, beats me, but I'm going to be doing that trade. Thank you very much, Phoenix. So now I kind of want to move on from maybe Montrezl Harrell and Thomas Bryant. I don't know if I can get a pretty good package here, so I could. I can get Wendell Carter Jr. I can get Garland and Sexton. Those are definitely 2 80 overalls, and they're fairly cheap at the moment. Adebayo, I would, but he's probably going to be a free agent next year. Yeah, that'll cost me a lot of money. Lonzo and Jackson Hayes, but Lonzo will be a restricted free agent. So you know what? Culver's nice. I'm actually going to do this trade with the Cavs. I will have to throw in our 2023 first, but we're giving up Harrell and Bryant for Sexton and Garland, and that means we probably will have a max slot in next year's free agency class. So at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 80s. We could hit 7, 8, 9 at the end of the year. Okay, I think we're on the right track. Do I have any money now? I do have a decent amount of money, but we're going to wait till next year. Is anybody a restricted free agent next offseason? No, nobody's a restricted free agent next offseason, so that's very nice. We will have enough for a max deal, possibly 2 max deals if I could trade Devin Booker for a nice young player that's like an 80 overall. So that's, Devin Booker is definitely going to be a trade piece for next year. All right, so we can check out player progression here if anybody got up into the 80s. So yeah, Garland and Sexton already in 80s. Oh my God, the G League remains undefeated. Oh, holy crap. Brandon Clark is now an 80 technically. Wiseman's an 80. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 80s already. I need 4 more. Reddish, Gafford, Brzdeikis, Hachimura, and Dubia is a nice core to have. We probably won't have our first round pick next year. Actually, I think we definitely won't. It's going to convey to Boston. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape. We're in pretty good shape here. So we do have 3 on-top potentials to use, so I'm probably just going to send them to our lowest overalls. So Sekou Doumbia being 1. Second one I'll send it to, we'll do Hachimura, and then the third one we'll just do it to Ignas Brzdeikis. So I sent Brzdeikis to the G League, and I honestly think I'm going to send Hachimura to the G League as well. He's 22. Yeah, we could probably use those development points. So the starting lineup I don't really care for, so they're going to roll with Morant, Booker, Clark, Jackson Jr., and Aiden. The bench is going to be Robinson, Sexton, Garland. We have so many good young point guards. Wiseman, Reddish, Gafford getting minutes. So Doumbia, we'll probably have to move him in the offseason if that stumps his progression. We have 3.5 star pace and space. Our preseason power ranking on NBA.com is number 2. Alright, we might mess around and win a chip this year, but not for real. Let's just hope our guys develop, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Alright, so we do a lot better this year than we did in season number 1, as we go 50 and 32. I don't think we're going to be taking home any awards. It looks like, how did Jackson Hayes win most improved? He averaged 5. Alright, oh my god, look at that. What is his true shooting percentage? 33%. Oh, geez, that's like record low. And Brett Brown of the Philadelphia 76ers gets Coach of the Year. So we are the 4th seed in the Western Conference, taking on the Los Angeles Clippers in round 1. We can check out the development here. So at the moment, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 80s. Make that 11, almost 12. Okay, 13, 14. So I want 14 by the end. If I can get 15, that'd be really dope. So we'll obviously see if that can come true at the end of the offseason. Player stats for this year: Devin Booker led us in scoring, John Morant 8 assists a night, DeAndre Ayton 10.5 rebounds, Colin Sexton was our #1 scorer off the bench. There's Jaren Jackson Jr., Wiseman, Garland, etc. We just have so many guys to go around. Stats don't matter too much, but I do want to win a title, so let's see if we can. We are taking on the Clippers, and it is not the 2021 free agency yet, so they still have Paul George and Kawhi. I don't know if Kawhi hits it in 2021. I know Paul George does at least usually in the game. So we are down 2-0 and we're down 3-0. Alright, and we get swept by the Clippers. And the Houston Rockets win it all. And have you guys heard that thing with Daryl Morey? If you can tell me more about that in the comments below. But apparently, like, China hates him and stuff like that, and he like ruined the Rockets' like popularity in China that Yao Ming built up a lot, and the owner wants Daryl Morey fired because I think he tweeted some political thing about Hong Kong, but I'm not too sure. But it's a weird story. But yeah, they beat the Brooklyn Nets in 7 games, so we can move on here. I mean, draft lottery, it's not like gonna be that exciting. I don't think we had any lottery or picks from other teams this year. There goes my Wi-Fi again. It's just given at this point. So we would originally be drafting at 25, but that is gonna go to the Boston Celtics. So we can go to the NBA draft, and I don't really think I'm going to be trying to trade up for anybody that I think would be a immediate 80. We could look to move Booker if we wanted to make a splash in free agency, but that means I would have to take on somebody cheap. Like, I can get 2 80s for one for like a 90. That could be something. Brogdon and Warren, Vucevic and Ross, Butler. Like, now I'm tempted to kind of contemplate doing this trade because then we would get 2 more 80s. Because if I can get 15 80s, I would consider this a dub. I would clear up cap space. You know what? Can I get somebody better than Fred VanVleet? Okay, so yeah, we're going to be doing this trade. We were trading Devin Booker, a first-round pick, and a second for Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, and Troy Brown Jr. Drew Holiday won't regress that much this year, at least below an 80. And Troy Brown Jr. can now be a trade asset to get another 80. So yeah, my goal is to get 15 80s now. We are going to bring back everybody. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think now, I don't think we're going to have cap space for free agency. We could see. I'm not too sure though, because the Drew Holiday contract is 12 mil. Actually, we could. No, we're 24 mil short. Okay, so if we look at the squad, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 80s. We're at 12. That's pretty good. 13 actually. Okay, so we have 13 80s. We need to get 3 more. So if I can move Gafford. Okay. Gafford, do I think Gafford would hit it this year? He's a 79, I believe he would hit it. Doumbia and Brown, we could look to possibly trade. So I can get Denny Avdia, who's already an 80, and Jetty Osman, who I think could progress 1. Could we get 2 80s though? We can get Cole Anthony and Bridges. Cole Anthony would definitely progress. Alfred Camino, I'm scared he would regress, so I don't know about that trade too much. Obviously, this is a pretty nice one as well. And then we can do Shea Gilgeous. Oh, wow, that trade excited me, but we would have to throw in Sexton, which I don't want to do. So you know what I'm actually going to pick up? Denny Avdia and Shetty Osman. Now what I might do here is trade Osman, excuse me. Let's see if I can get an 80 for him. Tristan Thompson, I don't think he would fall below. Oh, Bojan Bogdan. He's 85, so I don't think he'll fall that low. So we trade a forward player for a foreign player. So are we at 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, what? We're at 16? Oh my god, we're gonna complete this challenge. Let's freaking go. Alright, so let's check out player progression. So, yeah, nobody regresses. So if Gafford gets up 1 point, that'll be 1580s. It does look like Drew Holiday starting to regress a little bit. I don't know if we have 16 players on our team, and I just miscounted or miscalculated that. Can't check out team needs at the moment. But if I can advance to next year's season, we might end this with 1680s, which could be a record high for me. So yeah, I do have to release Daniel Gafford at the moment. Wow, alright, so I guess you can't look at team needs. So yeah, we're gonna release our lowest rated player, which is Daniel Gafford. Wow. So we're gonna end with 1580s as long as Brzdeikis doesn't regress this year. But so yeah, my goal now is to definitely win the NBA Finals, because I guess we already completed the challenge. So yeah, everybody's an 80 overall or higher. That is absolutely insane. So yeah, we're just gonna simulate the end of the year. We could go to 4-star, 7 seconds or less. Our preseason power ranking is 1 on NBA.com. 2K Sports has us, okay, 24, all right. And then Eric Bonish has us at 1 as well. So yeah, let's just try to win a title, and let's make sure hopefully nobody regresses below an 80, because then I would just be very upset. All right, guys, so we end season number 3 with a 52-30 record. That will put us as the 1 seed in the Western Conference, taking on the Golden State Warriors in round 1. But we have bigger news here. Let's see how many 80s we ended the season at. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that Brzdeikis is already 85. 15 80s. Is it easier to do in 2K20? I think so. I think that it is definitely easier in 2K20 than it has been in past 2Ks. But hey, I'll take that. Now let's see if we could possibly win the championship. Put the cherry on top for today's video as the player stats. Aiden averaged a double-double. Morant, 7 assists a night. I didn't even mention, we have the 4th pick, the 1st pick from the 2018 draft, along with the 8th pick in that draft. So yeah, this team is very good. I forgot we had Brandon Ingram as well. So yeah, we had 1580s. Let me know in the comments though, if you ever did this, can you get 1580s? Now I kind of want to do an all-time team rebuild, if I could do every player be a 90 overall. Now let's just please just get past the Warriors. Alright, so we're up 3-1, and we are going to win in 5, and we're taking on the Pelicans in the next series. So, yeah, we're going up against Devin Booker. So, the Pelicans, they got Kyle Lowry, Devin Booker, Nasir Little, Zion, Rudy. Oh, my! Oh, Kevin Love! Oh, jeez, that team is deep. Alright, they're good. They got Zaire Wade at the end of the bench, too, if you saw that. So, now we're down 1-0. Don't go down 2. Do not go down 3-1. Please, please win this. Please just don't lose this series. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. Yes. We're going to the Western Conference Finals to take on the Dallas Mavericks, who have Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Luka, Kristaps, Dwight out. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. We should make light work of them. We should win in no more than 5 games. Just oh jeez. Okay. Did I jinx it? Don't tell me. Okay. We win in 6. We're going to the finals to take on the Pistons. Now the Pistons got Chris Paul, Josh Green, Kawhi, and Blake. And Drummond? How could they afford all that? Is Chris Paul on a new contract? He's gotta be. No? What? How could they afford all that? That makes no sense. What? Batum, okay. What? I'm shocked. But we're up 1-0. 2-1 us, 2-2, okay. 3-2 down. Are you kidding me? We're down 3-2. Alright, that's our first time I believe in these playoffs. We are currently down. Well, no, we were down 2-1 to the Pels. Alright, bro. Alright, now we gotta win this game. We gotta try to come back now, down by 4 with sub 2 minutes to go. Great. Alright, so we got Darius Garland. That's Sexton. Alright, I don't even know who do I go to. Mitchell Robinson is currently the power forward. Sexton, Mitchell Robinson, pick and roll. We have so many guys from the 2018 draft. Sexton, that's not gonna go. Mitchell Robinson, I love you, and he gets blocked. And Blake Griffin is just, oh, Blake missed it. And, okay, great. So I just used my last time out. We're currently up by, or down by 6. Ja Morant is in. He's got 27 points. Thank you. I need Ja Morant in this game. Oh, we needed that and 1. All right, but yeah, he's got 27 points, 9 assists. He's currently in. Is Aiden in? Aiden is in. So is Triple J. And then I think we have Denny Avdia and Drew Holiday in. So this is actually a good lineup that's currently in. They're going to call timeout. We need a defensive stop here. So we have Triple J on Blake Griffin. That's who I'd want on Blake Griffin. Aiden on Drummond. Let him out there. Let him out there. They also have Josh Green. I believe that was Josh Green, not Jalen Green. Drew Holiday, pick and roll. Okay, Drew Holiday, obviously great defender. Oh, God. Oh, no. Please get a block. Great, so we made both free throws. So we got to score really quickly. But hey, we have Ja Morant going up against like a 90-year-old Chris Paul. See, that was too easy. Ja Morant, holy crap. Just absolutely posterized Blake Griffin. Oh, that was too dirty. Oh, Chris Paul. Don't do it. Well, there goes my hopes of winning the NBA Finals. Well, I'm not winning the NBA Finals. Great. Stop rubbing it in. I don't want to see this anymore. So unfortunately, we couldn't win the NBA Finals, but we did end up winning the challenge as we had 1580 overall, so I'm happy about that. Damn, I lost that game and I didn't even see Kawhi Leonard on the floor once. That was embarrassing. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like always, thank you all for watching, and I appreciate you watching to this point. If you have any other suggestions or rebuild ideas you want me to do, let me know in the comment section below. That is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out my second channel. Link to that in my description and my Twitter. Link in the description where I just tweet about basketball. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.